carry here now. Only 8 seconds to choose. This has been a fairly long draft, actually. Everyone using pretty much their full reserve time here. And it's going to be the Illidan Chaos Knight. And straight away, Elab knew what they were going to go for. It's the Naga Siren. Support Naga Siren?
I would, if I were to guess, I would say that they're going to run this Naga Siren as a carry, and GH is going to be playing carry this game. I mean, there's a chance that they run just a Phoenix offlane with a Naga and Shadow Demon support duo.
But Exin was playing the Ricky last game, so
yeah.
I mean, of course, you can change the roles around as much as you want, and some teams like to swap up, but they're carry and their mid do. I mean, why not carry and support? Especially if GH God is very talented, as it seems.
He's clearly a very good farmer, so a hero like Naga would be suited to him. There's also the opportunity that they do what some teams do, where they do run a P4 Naga, and the Naga just farms a Radiance, and then at 30 minutes the Naga becomes your carry. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with these roles. Because Phoenix offlane is quite weak, and against Disruptor, Oracle, CK, Phoenix offlane is going to get nothing.
Cancer is real. I'm going to have a bunch of illusion heroes. So here we go, guys. The second game between Fantastic.Five and Elabs. Fantastic.Five can win this one. They are through to the regional qualifiers. They get to play Alliance in just a few hours, which is, I'm sure, something they are really looking forward to here. But Elab, they'll be looking to draw this one out. They've been fighting through the open qualifiers throughout the last 4 days, just as much as Fantastic.Five have, so the need to win is there.
Been a tough battle for everyone. And you can see from, I think, with both of these drafts, both teams are kind of saying that they want to indefinitely go late game. If this is in fact a Naga carry. Because both teams scale incredibly well into the late game. So, not that I'm saying it would be a bad thing, but there is a chance that this game goes very late.
Oh, yes. We'll see. I'm just having a look at, it's obviously with the Alchemist, there's always potential for Aghanim Scepters, and I'm going to assume, to be honest, that the Night Stalker will buy his own Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, I think we'll just want to rush that. I don't know if there was a misclick from Elab, but they've smoked in base and not done anything with it.
Tiredness might be setting in, or... I mean, they smoked the Phoenix, so he should be able to get a decent Observer Ward down without being spotted out, potentially. He's going to go for this one here, but the Night Stalker, is he going for that one? He is. Does it get spotted out? It does not. Phoenix is going to be fine, and sneakily puts that there. I think that was fine.
Yeah, well, that's quite important for them, because now they can watch this Night Stalker rotating into the hard camp, which I assume he'll want to do.
Yeah, he did get himself a fairly aggressive Observer Ward. I mean, it's kind of, there's many variations of the Observer Wards for offlaners, sort of here. Sometimes you want to place it here, down here. Oh, can't even draw. Here. There's many options.
Yeah, as time passes, it gets... I just think offlane warding is very weird, because there's like a finite amount of places that you can put it in, it's still useful. And as time passes, everyone learns all of them, and it just gets very weird trying to mind game your opponent into planting a ward that you hope they won't deserve. D-ward.
Yep. And Naga Siren's gonna be the one picking up this rune, so it looks like it's gonna be a mid Naga Siren, safe lane farming Invoker, and an offlane Void for Elabs. Or when I say offlane Void, I do mean just using Iron Talon to jungle.
Void.
Yeah. I think we all know what we mean by offlane these days.
Naga mid into Alks, I haven't actually thought about that before, but it seems quite strong, because Naga gets her nuke damage from Riptide, which is obviously a physical nuke, so it's really strong against Alk, who has really low armor. And then obviously Naga as well has, she's got 8 armor with this Ring of Protection, so Acid Spray won't do that much to her. So it seems like quite a good lane matchup for her.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how this one unfolds. As Night Stalker is up in this offlane, the Sunstrike going to come down on Yol. Oh, he dodges it just in time. He does have 3 Shadow Poison on him. 4. This might be enough. No, it's only level 1. It's a lot of damage, but unfortunately, at level 1, it's not that much damage.
Yeah, that's quite scary for the Disruptor though, because you know it's a minute in and he's essentially out of regen on this offlane already. So
Yep. Going back to Ags though, I'd be interested to see if they throw in the Oracle Ags, a 1 second cooldown on Purifying Flames.
Yeah, it's really good. It is really good, but it's the same as Winter Wyvern Ags, I think, in the sense that it's a really good item, but it's just not. There's not an opportunity to build it.
Siren so low, but the Sunstrike going to come down with the Sunray as well. But GH God, he's low. One more right click. It's still not going to be enough as the Sunray is the last little part of it. It's going to be dodged. However, Phoenix has got to be careful here. He's dead. That's first blood. A little bit, well coordinated, I must say, to be honest. A little unexpected extra damage, and now Naga Siren's got to be careful herself. Does have that bottle, but no salve as Disruptor might even be able to steal this one away. The net's going to come in. Is it going to last long enough? No. He's going to be able to get the deny if he wants to. There we go. Naga Siren denied that rune refill, and Alchemist, he's gonna get the bounty rune.
Every Alch's dream there.
Thank you very much, I'll take that. And already F5 off to a great start. Illidan farming up 14 CS versus the 11 of the Invoker. I mean, it's not huge disparity. We're only 2.5 minutes in. Doesn't make the biggest deal, but the net is going to hit on the Disruptor with the Sunray coming out. They've also got the Sunstrike. Oh, actually, I don't know if there is the Sunstrike just yet, but they're going to be able to find that kill on Yol. However, Phoenix got the dive just in time. Surviving. Don't stand too close to GH God. Oh, that was close. I think he would have still been fine, but
yeah,
you know, that shit is close. And yeah, this is some real crazy stuff. You know, there's so many ways the net helps out in this laning stage. The net into Sunstrike, net to the Sunray.
Yeah, I think the more you look at it, this Naga pick actually seems like a really good pick if they can get off the ground with it, really. The one thing they have to worry about is F5 just putting in pressure when, you know, this Night Stalker gets some levels and it gets nighttime. Because all three of E-Lab's cores are relatively greedy, so there is the chance that they just get run over. Stage though, hopefully, you know, that won't happen.
Night Stalker's about to hit level 4, 4 minutes in, and they're going to want Invoker here. They might even be able to find this kill, but the Fairy Fire is going to come in, but the Night Stalker has been disrupted up. The Cold Snap's going to come out. Invoker, extra regen, thanks to the cores. They're chasing after him, but the final Void comes in, thanks to that Mango. And they kill down that support, although the Sunray is going to come in. Yol in some trouble. He's actually got 4 stacks of Shadow Poison on him. He's dead with a level 2 Shadow Poison. A lot of damage. Still a trade. Fantastic.Five will be more than happy with taking down the carry for a support. And Night Stalker is about to hit nighttime. He's got Hunter of the Night. He's even got Crippling Fear as well.
Yeah, and just a lot of trading coming out at the moment. Not particularly favouring anyone. I think the major problem is mid lane is not going as well. Well, it's going alright CS wise, but the Naga's just being pressured on low HP constantly.
Oh, Night Stalker's in some trouble here. He's taking extra damage thanks to the Soul Catcher, the Sunstrike. They need to be able to find it, maybe. Okay, a little bit off the mark there, as Night Stalker's going to be able to run him safer low. Xin, he's shown his face. Oh, I'm not entirely sure where 9 Pasha is, so didn't really want to commit
on the bot lane during all of that as well.
He did indeed. That was Chaos Knight getting that. He got his fan now. He hasn't got Phantasm yet, but I guess the burst damage from Chaos Knight and Oracle is actually pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, CK's just an absolutely... I think he's probably the scariest carry to lane into as an offlaner because he hits ridiculously hard and he just has a stun that does quite a lot of damage and stuns for a long time.
And the Reality Rift as well. Yeah. It just pulls you out of position. Like, even if you just, like, you know, you're being careful, you've got a spell which means you can dodge stun, you just get pulled right into it.
Yeah, if you couple CK with a support that stuns or a support that has like a magic nuke like Oracle does, it just gets close to impossible to actually lane into it as an offlaner. And I think at this point Void does just need to go jungle. With CK already picking up on Midas as well.
Did this last game, I really like it.
Yeah, I think
Chaos Knight struggles farming, doesn't he? So
yeah, I think it's. I think you kind of have to get it on a CK because he just has no farm mechanic in any way. So it really helps him keep up.
Alright, we've nearly been 2 minutes into this nighttime, and actually that was the one time Night Stalker nearly died. So he's gonna, you know, maybe rotate towards this mid lane, see what he can do with this Naga as Alchemist grabs himself another bounty rune, as that armlet is very close to being done, and GH God senses some issues here. Maybe, oh no, he's run into it. There's going to be the Void. The Song, he hasn't leveled it up actually. He is level 6. The net is there as well. Oh yeah, nice illusion bait. Now underneath the tower, Pasha, he's still going to survive. He's left alive. The dive is going to come through. They do finally get him with the last right click. The Sun Ray is going to come through, trying to heal up the Naga Siren and also save himself. But alas, it is going to be the Phoenix going down, and Alchemist, he's got that Chemical Rage, continuing to chase after wherever he can. The net hits onto the Oracle as Naga Siren wants to go for this kill. Oracle looking to kill on the Shadow Demon, doesn't quite happen this time around, as Alchemist, he turns on that armlet, but not going to be able to find this kill. Disruptor shows up. Only level 1 glimpse. Not going to be able to get that all-important glimpse. Let's face this Void. Got to be a little bit careful here. There's no mana, though, on the Chaos Knight, and he knows it.
Yeah, and still just a lot of back and forth in kills. You know, one team gets a nice gank off, but then overstays their welcome and return kills come out. But if you look at the CS chart, the farm is favouring F5 with both their P1 and 2. You know, considerably further ahead on blast hits. And that's one thing Elab need to watch out for is the 2 cores on F5, one's an Alk, so obviously he gets a lot of gold, and then the other one's a CK with a Midas, so out farming them is going to be difficult.
And what, sort of hit this sort of like 25-minute mark, and suddenly they've got a lot of farm. I'm going to come back to this though, as Night Stalker is going to go on the Invoker TP rotations are coming in, the Glimpse are going to be able to bring him back. With that TP rotation in, Night Stalker's just going to get out, but I guess they force some rotation coming in. Force the eyes of Elab up towards the top lane, away from Illidan, away from the Alchemist.
Yeah, and this is one of the things about offlane Night Stalker is it's a lot more obvious when you go missing from lane.
He's going to find X in though, yeah. No way he's getting out one. That silence just lasts a ridiculously long time. And they're looking for more. GH God could be in some trouble. Night Stalker, he does have mana for the Crippling Fear, but that's all he's got. And GH God hasn't leveled up that Song of the Siren just yet. They're going to trap her in, nuke her down, and they should be able to find the kill. They do indeed. Sunstrike, it's BZZ, but he doesn't really care. He's just going to regen it all up. Thanks to that Chemical Rage.
Yeah, this Alk's just got so much now. He's got 58 CS at 8 minutes is really that's really good for a mid laner, and then on top of that he's got 3 kills and a couple of bounty runes, so he's just 6k net worth at 8.5 minutes is really quite scary.
That's insane actually. Yeah. Going to be okay. GH God and Naga's going to rotate down to this bottom lane, but Naga is going to be greeted with the Chaos Knight who has a DD rune. I don't think she wants to stick around a little too long.
Yeah, that's not something you want to lead into.
Who's coming back? It's the Oracle. Level 3 Purifying Flames. That is 270 damage. It's insane. GH God is in so much trouble here potentially. But look on the back lines. It's a basis for you. He's got the Chronosphere. Should be able to land it. Very nicely done there. Sunstrike with the Sun Ray coming through. Illidan finally goes down. But whoa, they get the return kill. So not as bad as it first seems, to be honest. Oracle picks up the Naga Siren.
Yeah, I think that's it's quite a good trade for Elab. Even though the Naga died, they've killed the CK, who's been, he's been free farming for 10 minutes. So it's quite a good kill. And Naga was she was still alive for the XP, so I don't think it's not necessarily too bad. It's interesting that GH is not leveling his ulti on Naga yet.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure why, but I guess it's just the cooldown so long.
But you can set things up like really good Chronospheres, potentially eggs as well. Actually, yeah, that's a really good point. Actually, if I don't say so myself, is you just you pop the sun, the egg goes, wait 6 seconds, and then just as the egg's about to explode, you can stun everyone.
Yeah, that was teams.
Or is there attacking it? You could, use a song.
Teams used to do it with Winter Wyvern ult, where they'd Winter Wyvern ulti an egg and use the Winter Wyvern ult as setup for it.
Oh yeah,
so similar idea. That's the thing with Elab's lineup is it's really quite greedy, but if they can get to 30 minutes and get their farm, fighting into them becomes close to impossible, really. with the egg to disrupt team fights and Chrono on top of that and all of Invoker's stuff, and then even if fights start going badly, they've got Song to get out. It's
oh my goodness. Naga Siren in some serious trouble. It's going to be her 3rd death now.
Yeah.
They'd be really good at just completely shutting her down.
Yeah, I think that's what they need to be doing this game, because if Naga has no farm, I think F5 can roll over Elab a bit.
Well, they look at this kill on Faces Void in the bot lane, but
yeah, Sunray is a ridiculous spell.
A level 3 Sunray, and that's now egg up for the Phoenix, the Supernova.
Yeah, and they've now got this egg Chrono combo, so hopefully they'll look to use that as soon as they can.
I think they have to. They've lost two T1 towers. To be fair, the bottom T1 was actually denied by the Faceless Void, which is it's a fairly nice little grab there.
Yeah, I think
a bit of extra gold.
They need to look towards this Alk soon. He's just getting bounty runes every 2 minutes as well. He's got some amazing RNG, and he's got Radiance Armlet at 12 minutes. That's just terrifying.
What, we're maybe looking at the 20-minute mark here, and then F5 just barrel down whichever lane they feel like and win the game.
Yeah, that's the current game trajectory is something like that. Naga needs to get this Radiance up before they've lost all their outer towers. I think that's what Elab need to aim at.
I saw GH God and some people smoking in onto him, but it was his own team. It's fine. No worries. As actually, Elab, they're going to smoke around, maybe try and wrap around these 2 heroes, but it's Magi that's the one in trouble potentially. Or Mage. I don't know. Actually, why would you write it like that? Anyway, Invoker is going to get silenced up, brought down. There's some extra nuke damage. Nine Pasha gets that kill back. But the movement through the T1 tower is actually, they're looking for this Oracle, but an Oracle, once again, for an Invoker is a fine trade. This Night Stalker is going to get himself out of it. He's actually even looking for the Supernova comes out just in time. RMN and the Disruptor actually gets the disruption on 9 Pasha. The body blocks come in, so he's going to get stunned up as well. In comes Yoldo. Oh, lovely. Static Storm catching out too with the kinetic field. And look who's showing up. It's Illidan. He's going to be able to get a couple of kills here, potentially. BZZ as well shows his face with the extra damage. And Yol with a double kill. Radiance helping out a little bit just at the end. So a 4-for-2 trade-off. It's just like one fight escalates into another fight starting, and then some more rotations come in.
It's very similar to what was happening last game, where Elab, they smoke up, they take the initiative to get a kill, and they get the kill, but then the entire of F5 just turn up out of nowhere and turn the trade back round, and it ends up being a favourable trade for F5 every time.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't paying attention to the map, but God knows how CK and Out got there for that fight. It's just really, really clever map movement from F5.
Alchemist now with 12k net worth, 14 minutes in, continuing to farm up very nicely, and with very little to worry about. Shadow Demon is going to get a nice disruption though. That's a not bad thing to be able to grab there. It's a nice Alchemist illusion. He's regenning up through it all. Chronosphere, thinking about committing it, but look who's showing up. The stun, the lockdown. Illidan gets the kill on the Phoenix. Now they glimpse back CBS. He's got this jump out. Also got the Chronosphere. He's not going to get a kill with this. There's no one else to follow it up. Alchemist is going to self-stun, but he doesn't care. So Chronosphere almost wasted. I don't even know if he did need to use it in the end.
As soon as he chronoed, he realised that that was a big error.
Oh, now RTM in some trouble. Where's this Reality Rift just in time? Now the stun from the Alchemist. I said 20 minutes, but it looks like it's 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's not a good sign when an Alchemist goes for Radiance and then just starts running at you and fighting. And Invoker's picked up a kill on bot lane, so they're getting something out of this. And the Invoker's, he's got some decent net worth, but they're just so far behind at this point.
Yeah, what's the net worth graph? 12k net worth, 15 minutes in. And the score's 16-8, so the score disparity isn't even like that bad, but okay, let's gotta be a little bit careful here. He's finished his armor. Yeah,
if you it's just this Alk. He's just so farmed. Usually with Alk timings, if you get Armlet Radiance by 14, 15 minutes, that's when you know you're having a good game and you've got really nice farm. And I mean, he had that at 12. So it's terrifying. And Elab's game point from this, game plan from this point is just stall. That's all they can do. That's all they can hope to do, really.
On the plus side, the Naga does now have 3k gold, 3.1k gold even.
Yeah,
I mean, if she gets ganked right now, she's gonna be one sad mermaid
fish lady.
Fish thing.
Yeah, I think they've picked up VOTs on Invoker, and I think that's a smart choice. Oh, as we're seeing Naga getting.
We talked about this. She might be very sad. Oh, the disruption is gonna save her. She can song as well, so she's gonna get herself the hell out of there for now. I would imagine so. Are they thinking about turning around? Chronosphere just come off cooldown. They're going to glimpse her back though, and she's going to end up falling here, I think. Yes, she does indeed, and Illidan's going to be saved as well. They can focus down this egg. Oh, they bait her in. Doesn't matter. There's two ranged heroes focusing down that egg. They managed to bring that one down as well. And phase this Void now without a Chronosphere is being chased after Alchemist. The stun comes out just in time. Now the Void as well with the silence. No way of jumping out with the Time Walk unless there's going to be a save with the Shadow Demon. But that silence does last a while, but not long enough. Either way, killing off that Naga Siren just as she was getting somewhere close to the relic.
Yeah, the game's just, it's kind of getting out of hand at this point. I think this what they need to be doing now is getting this Invoker to BOT to around the map as much as he can, and just exert as much pressure on F5's map as possible. Because taking 5v5 fights at this point is it's close to impossible. The only way Elab can really take a fight is if they just land everything perfectly. It has to be a 5-man egg into a 5-man chrono. Otherwise, I don't think they have what it takes to win a fight.
Yeah, Snipes looking for the grab here. He's on his own here at the moment. The disruption's going to come out. The Sunray as well. The Phantasm as well. He went really greedy here, but the 4-star out already picked up. The Static Storm goes down as well. There's still no Chronosphere. That's a cooldown. Illidan surviving all this. He's fine. And they face this Void trying to jump himself away. Nice Stalker chasing, gets the Void, doesn't have the silence. The jump is going to be there, but not in time. Who one-shot what?
The CK, just one-shot Shadow Demon.
Okay.
Just one hit crit.
Oh, he's got a Reaver. Oh,
yeah, it's almost got a heart, which is, it's just terrifying now.
Night Stalker's actually TPing to the top lane to try and deal with this creep wave. Thought he might try and cut off the Invoker here, but Alchemist is going to do the pushing. In comes that Chaos Knight. No Phantasm, doesn't really matter. That's the T3 town, the mid lane going to go down.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Yeah, and
Disrupt is actually so good this game. Like stealing the Alchemist to lose.
It's really nice. Yeah, before they changed when you can still get Greevil's Greed on illusions. I remember playing Shadow Demon, and you just disrupt Alk and then just run the illusions to the nearest jungle camp. Just get as much farm as you can.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
But yeah, I mean, this Alk's doubling up net worth of the Invoker. It's tough for them. They just don't really have the damage to kill enough people. It's 3 strength cores on the side of F5, and they just don't have the damage. And with this CK going for this heart, he's gonna have heart by 23 maybe. And at that point, he's going to have 2.2, 2.4k health, and killing him is just going to be
throwing the armor as well.
Difficult. Oh
up
yeah,
to
with
2.7
as well, yeah.
2.8. Yeah, nearly hitting that 3k health mark before 30 minutes is pretty insane. An Aghanim Scepter for Night Stalker and a gem.
Yeah,
right,
now
well,
all
I kind of
sense
forgot
of
about
map
him.
control just goes out the window for Elab. And I mean, Naga's got her relic, so 1,000 gold away from Radiance now. So if they can manage to stall this push for another 3 or 4 minutes, she'll have her Radiance, and then can start applying map pressure back the other way. But with this Night Stalker, Axe and Gem, it's terrifying for Elab to leave their base. And you can see all 3 cores just straight into the enemy jungle, farming as a group, basically. Naga just using illusions as mobile wards, just to try and protect them a bit.
Understandable, but the pressure coming in from Fantastic.Five now. Looks to move down the mid lane. Alchemist is even pushing out the top lane as well. Could very easily see a couple of racks falling in the next couple of minutes, potentially. But bottom T2 is being pressured by Mage. Faces Void is standing behind him, but when all these heroes start showing in the middle lane, I think they're going to realize that they probably need to get the hell out of there. Maybe take the T2, but melee barracks starting to be wailed on now. Chaos Knight turns on the Phantasm. Are we going to see it? Turns on the Armlet. Are we going to see a Phantasm? Oh, the song comes out. Where's this Chronosphere? Is he even going to come in time here? He's going to jump up for it. It lands on 3 heroes. The Sun Ray is hitting on 3 people as well. The Sun's like hits on 9 Pasha, but they survived all of it. Like you mentioned, just way too tanky. And BZZ, he does have some illusions chasing after him. There's the Phoenix Sun. They just need to hit on it a couple of times. Shouldn't be too tricky. The Static Storm on Mage. He's going to fall as well. So the Phoenix and the Invoker are dead. Invoker does have buyback if he wants to. And there's the Phantasm I was waiting. He was waiting for his heart, I think. And that's going to give him and his Phantasms way too much damage. That's the mid one going down. They're going T4s. Forget the rest. Okay, the Kings go out. They're looking for something else. It's going to be GH God. Still so close to that. So close. And yeah. Yep. So far, GG well played. A fantastic game. Fantastic.Five.
Yeah, it was just really well executed. I think the series from them as a whole was just really well executed. Every time Elab tried to do something, F5 just, had their number and they were ready. Constantly responding to ganks, constantly getting counter kills, and just, yeah, Elab struggled. A good showing from them though. I mean, they've proved that they're all really good players, and they've got far in both qualifiers. So